Hello. So you just saw my lavender hedge from in my front garden there, and the reason being, remember that I did the garden tour and showed a little bit of that. Now I did say I was going to show you it in full bloom because at the time it wasn't in full bloom. A lot of people were asking, so I thought, why not show it? So it looks absolutely gorgeous. Up the plot now, jobs to do. I did ask about, do you remember I was talking about the herbs and getting everyone's opinion on the herbs and what I should do with them that dried out and whether I could use this as the bed here? I think the overwhelming opinion is that I should use this bed. So that is what we're going to do. That is what we're going to do today. But first, I want your opinion on something. Let's go and have a look. So I pulled up the onions from here and here, didn't I? Do you remember the onion harvest? But look at these. Now, these were spring planted and they were doing absolutely fine. And I've not been here for about 4 days, and then I've had a lot of rain, but so it's not been short of water. But let me take the net off and show you a bit closer. So all the tops are dying off. Rather than, you know, when onions are ready, they flop over, don't they? Look at that weed down there. But, so I'm just wondering what to do. What do you think has caused this? And shall I pull them up? They're quite good size, actually. I think this one's got a bit of leaf miner in it, so it's not developed, and this one. But some of these, I mean, they're not a bad size. I'm tempted to harvest them. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Have you come across this? Are they just ready? Second year grown onions, so let me know. Looks like I've got a bit of harvesting to do as well today. I think that's what you'd call an abundance of green beans. These are Ferrari, that's it. Had a good old picking of the purple bush beans the other day, but these are going to need picking. Yeah, and we've got all these, and I've got some later planted ones by the side of the poly, so they're just developing now. But incidentally, you know, people say about this allelopathic thing that sunflowers give off to stunt other plants' growth. Obviously I've got sunflowers here and here. I don't think this is stunted at all. And I don't think it's affected this crop. I personally think it doesn't matter whether you plant sunflowers with other things or not. And I think this proves it. Okay, let's go and clear that bed out for the herbs. Let's get the king tut peas out. I'm going to pull them all up and pop them in the shed to dry because I'm going to keep them for seed. Okay, so I've pulled all the herbs down from top of the compost bin and just having a sort through of what's viable and what's not. Don't know whether to, right, so we've got some sage here. Now I've got a few of these because I took, had a cutting off one, and I sown these from seed last year. So these are 2 years old. I've got a few dotted round, so it's not imperative that that goes in there. However, I think it might not make a nice centerpiece if I don't let it get too big. So that's a viable possibility. In here as well, we've got some French tarragon, which I think's been crowded out. And then we've got some thyme here. That's just like a general thyme, just a common thyme. And I've got a couple of those around the plot as well. So that can go in there. And then in this one, we've got, this is a Doon Valley thyme, which is nice, but a bit more low growing. Garlic chives. And in this one, we have parsley gone to seed, but I'm just wondering whether I should just chop that down and see if it gets a fresh flush. And then this is lemon thyme. Now this is lemon balm, and I'm a bit frightened that it's died. However, I wouldn't plant that directly into the bed anyway, because just like mint, they spread quite a lot. So mint is going to stay in a pot, and I think what I'll do is try and revive the lemon balm and put that in a pot as well. Also got this marjoram, which looks like it's about to flower. So this might be quite nice in there. Do you know what? Let's just place a few of them and see what happens. So there we go, all done. I think it looks great, don't you? What do you think? I've put some nice little slate markers back in there as well, freshen them up. So we've got all the different times, stuff like that, and we've even got a little gap there. I think it looks great, and it's going to be a vast improvement. Another job well done. Time for a cup of coffee. My name's Will, and you've been watching The Flying Gardener.